drivable Star Destroyers, new prefabs and galleries, and all sorts of other stuff we gotta talk about. Let's jump into it. Alright guys, first off, you can see I'm not in my home setting. I'm actually down in Florida just a little bit before of Unreal Fest, which is next week. If you don't know what Unreal Fest is when Epic really gives all the announcements about Unreal Engine, UEFN, creative mode, all of that stuff will come out at Unreal Fest. I'm hearing rumors that there's some really cool stuff coming, so stay tuned for that. I'll do a video about that next week as well. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed. Also, I'm sorry I have to hold my mic when it's down here, like on my shirt. It doesn't sound as good. So hopefully my video today, I can do everything holding my mic and moving around. I'm not as prepared as I should be. But first leak from the update today is that Epic is testing new options that let you change the design and position of the quick bar for items with the HUD controller device. So like right behind where my screen is, where all of your items are, you should be able to change where that goes, what is in it. More control for us to show what players can use and can't use is good for everyone. Hopefully that comes soon. Okay, next thing I wanted to show you is actually from Battle Royale. This is the brand new feature in Battle Royale where you can take control of a Star Destroyer. Isn't that crazy? But you may be wondering, what's the significance to this in creative mode? Well, this is really cool in Battle Royale, and just check this out. So you take control of the Star Destroyer, and then you can blast down fire on enemies in the position above where the rift was. It's not like too OP. I mean, it's very OP for this area, but it's only for this area for like a limited amount of time. And you might be wondering though, like, well, this isn't in creative mode, but it is. We just released a very similar feature to this where you can do an AC 130 in red versus blue, and so that's in our map. So you can do stuff like this in UEFN. Now it's not super easy, like you can't just say, oh, activate AC 130 or activate the like Star Destroyer mode in creative, but this is something you can do. You can do this kind of stuff in UEFN. But I just thought it was cool. I wanted to show you this. Right now, let's get into the creative updates. And this first one's for UEFN. I believe it's only for UEFN. Like, I can't see any way to do this in creative mode directly. But they've added bubble chats to UEFN, where you can have different styles of bubble chats on your custom NPCs. So this is a better way for you to be able to interact with your NPCs, tell stories, do all that kind of stuff. So this is pretty cool if you want to add it in. But once again, I'm sorry, it's not actually in creative mode at all. It's only in UEFN. Now, yesterday, Epic actually released something really cool. They opened up the Fortnite Data API to everyone. Now, right now, this is only for Battle Royale, but on June 9th, this is going to open up for UEFN as well. But basically, they opened up all of the data so people could look at average playtime. So this is Battle Royale. The average playtime on Battle Royale is 40 minutes. That means how much people are playing every day per player. You'll be able to look at all sorts of other things like favorites, how many people are favoriting the mode. There's a whole bunch of other data that's going to be available, but one that's really important to me is day 1 retention and day 7 retention. That means how many players are coming back within 7 days of their last play. And you can see here for Battle Royale, there's 42% of people come back every day, but 33% of people are coming back every week. That's going to be super valuable data for us map makers, because if that day 7 retention is really low, we know we're doing something wrong. But what's really cool is you'll be able to see everyone's data on this. No one can opt out of it, so you'll be able to see how long people are playing your competitors' maps, or where you need to be to have a map that is getting more plays, more engagement, all of that kind of thing. So we're gonna have benchmarks now, which is absolutely massive for creators, and I'm really curious to see what additional kind of analytics we're gonna see as people pull more info out of these APIs. Now, they also added something today that was not in the patch notes. They just released material blocks in verse. Now, I'm sure you're like, what the heck does that mean? That's exactly what I didn't know what the heck that meant either. Basically, what it does, it gives us more control over our user interfaces. Like right here, you can have animated user interfaces. You can put in all sorts of custom materials in your UIs much more easily. We can kind of fudge it in our current system, but with this, it just gives us more opportunities to do cool UIs. Like this is a really rough one that Supreme made just this morning. Check it out. Now he has a custom like UI UI right above the health bar that is animating when he picks up more coins. It is slowly filling up. This was very hard or almost impossible to do before, but now it's really easy with these material blocks that you can incorporate into your UI. Super cool. We also got a whole bunch of new prefabs and galleries, including the Olympus galleries and the Brawlers Battlegrounds galleries. That's a mouthful. I can hardly even say it. Let's just take a look around this. Now, this is on my laptop. I'm used to a little bit better graphic setting, but it's still really, really fantastic. Now, I've actually been in some of these prefabs because I don't play a lot of Battle Royale. Sometimes I'm looking through stuff for the first time, but I've actually landed at this location and ran around it and everything. But these are all super nice. I love the like Greek and Roman time like architecture and everything is really cool. I feel like it's really relevant for a lot of different types of maps. And you can see here in the wall gallery how much variety there is, from like the blue tiles to the red tiles to just like different kinds of pillars and doorways. Man, this absolutely huge galleries sometimes. Man, it's weird not seeing this in like my upgraded graphics on my PC at home, but man, I love these like murals, are really cool. Flora galleries, obviously, I love this one with like the Greek Spartan helmet thing and these really cool statues, and just the giant pillars are massive, super cool there. And I actually love this guy. The material on this globe here is actually really cool, and it like moves around and stuff. And then this is the prop gallery for the Olympus prefabs, which is it's pretty nice. I do love the like flowing flags here that actually like move in the wind. That's nice. And then we have a whole assortment of different torches and burning things, and you don't actually get damaged while you're standing in these, so that's actually really good. I feel like I'm often trying to find really good torches, so this is a good torch gallery. And then this is the Battlegrounds prefabs and galleries, which I'm a little less familiar with, but it's very similar. A little bit more broken down, which is cool. And then this like half dome broken down here is just awesome. Tons of individual pillars in this one, which is really cool. I feel like often I'm just like, where's the pillars? Where's the pillars I could use? So really good gallery for that. Lots of really cool round floor pieces. And then let's check out the prop gallery here. We got some rocks, which are cool for decoration, different baskets and such. Cool statues. Once again, the torches are all in this gallery as well. Ooh, this one has some like cool hanging ones in like a small torch. What the heck? This torch doesn't even move. That's strange. I love the giant battle axe. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff here, guys. Really cool stuff, but the big one is coming on next Tuesday. Epic's gonna announce everything new at Unreal Fest. Make sure you come back.